All right, so we're here with Troy Baker. Is this your first time as Batman?
It is not. It's actually third or fourth. We did Lego Batman 2, which is the first time that I got to play Batman in the Lego universe. And we also did Lego Batman 3. There was Lego Batman Superheroes, DC Superheroes Unite. That'd be third. So I think of what you've seen, this is the fourth. Maybe there's more.
So how does Lego Batman differ from, say, Batman proper? You know, what's the approach to, say, Lego Batman as opposed to Batman for the regular DC universe?
Sure. Well, the beauty of it is that he believes he is Batman, so there is no delineation. And the one thing that I love about what Lego does is whether it be Batman, whether it be Indiana Jones or Lord of the Rings or Star Wars, they get to pay homage to all of the iterations of that and pull from, like in Batman's case, they get to pull from 66 Batman, they get to pull from, you know, Tim Burton's 89 Batman, or they get to pull from Christian Bale and Nolan's movies. So it's really kind of the best of all of these things for either the graphic novels, the animated series, the movies, and kind of put them all together as opposed to having to stay within one specific universe. So as a fan of Batman, and as a kid who grew up watching the shows or reading the graphic novels, this is kind of the best thing for me because I see where they're like tipping the hat to a specific thing.
Why do you think there's been such a, why do you think these series have been so well received? I mean, it's Lego, and we definitely know that Batman is very popular, but why this mix and why such a good following with this mix?
I mean, they're really well-told stories, and I think they're incredibly accessible. I think Lego has consistently been something that, pardon the pun, but a building block for both kids and adults. And I sat down over Christmas break with my nephew, and we went through building the Batcave. We spent hours on it, and it was still just as fun for me as it was for him at 5 years old as it was for me at 38 years old. It's just, especially with the way that Lego tells the story, because there's so much that you can forgive, because you've got this, and anything becomes more fun. Like a lot of the storylines that we talk about from like the darker edge of the graphic novel series, like Batman keeping kryptonite against Superman just in case he loses it one day and he can push that panic button. It's a dark line in the comic books, but for this, it's fun, and you get to see the true essence of it, of how these two superheroes are trying to deal with being superheroes in the same universe and one up each other constantly. So I mean, it's Lego. I think is a great gateway for kids to explore maybe some bigger properties that aren't as accessible, and this makes it really attainable for them.
I do notice in the relationship between Batman and Superman, it seems that Superman doesn't mind the camaraderie and Batman pretty much doesn't want him around if he can get away from him. Is that pretty much it, or is it just, or is there a little bit more to it than that?
I think, Superman needs the help. Batman doesn't, clearly. He doesn't have any of the toys or the gadgets. He has to dress real fancy to make sure people know he's a superhero. Batman chooses to go the understated black and gray, a little bit of yellow. Got a cooler car. So yeah, I mean, I think the Justice League needs Batman more than Batman needs the Justice League.
Just a wee tongue-in-cheek there. What's the best part? What's the best part of being Batman?
I mean, being Batman, you join the lineage of some of the greatest actors and some of the greatest stories. I think that Batman specifically, as to be a superhero or just a literary character, is one of the most compelling, intriguing characters, bar none. I think the fact that he is a normal guy that is driven by an internal conflict makes him a great character and a great hero. Even from just like a classic, literary standpoint. And the fact that we've got 75 years of history on this, and it continually surprises people, it continually entertains people. I think that says something. So for me to be involved in that universe at all, much less to be the one wearing the cowl and the cape, as an actor, that's a pretty good thing. As a fan, it's unbelievable.
All right, so this is your fourth time out as Batman. What might we expect to see with the fifth time out?
Oh my God. Hopefully just a fifth time. That would be a win. Any chance you get to work as an actor is great. When you get to step into a booth and work with the phenomenal actors that are on this, great writers, great director, and be a part of, again, that lineage, that's a win. So who knows, man. The fifth, hopefully it's more of the same and just keeps getting better.
Thank you very much for your time. Thank you.